Elizabeth just wrote in chat that the Avengers aren't just a bunch of Captain Americas.
That's
That's a
right.
great comment.
They each bring something beautiful. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Olivia is ready to get to work. Yes. Yes.
Real quick, I cannot see the chat. I have quickly seen some of the participants. I see Christian and Anna and Elizabeth and some of my many friends that I've made over these years. And I just wanted to say hi. I also have to go. I have a daughter who is finishing Les Mis practice, and so young Eponine needs to go be picked up. Thank you all for having me. Truly, 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 it's an honor to be with you. If there's ever anything you want to connect with me about, I'm here. So it's great to be with y'all. Have a wonderful night. Let's do this together. We got like what, 5 weeks, 5 more weeks or so to get this thing done. So just being here gives me a lot of hope for what comes in our future in this work and in this school and everything else. So keep doing all your great stuff, and I will see everybody soon.
Thank you for joining us, Craig.
Thanks.
One thing I want to circle back to is classwork, because I know right now you're thinking about the exams and the quizzes and the papers, probably mostly the papers, right? I know Sam has lots of papers that I still have to grade. And I want you to, or I encourage you, I encourage you to step back for a minute and look at the spirit of each assignment and what the aim is, because even the one that seems the most useless, which I remember useless assignments as a student, they probably have something to offer you. And so instead of looking at the assignment as, oh my gosh, this is terrible, I have to just hurry up and get it done, like watching my child try to do cursive this evening, what can this help me do? And I'm going to, again, just as radical as calling me Regina, I'm also going to say, not everything has to be an A, okay? I want you to be successful. I want you all to do well. But what's important, when I've been a hiring person, which I still hire people all the time, what's important is how well you do it, not how well you can spit back to me what was in a book. Okay, so you can learn the information for an exam and not know how to apply it and use it. I've seen people go through their internships with me as their supervisor. They've got a 4.0 and oh my gosh, I'm like, where were you in class? Because we're missing some things. And so part of that is the busyness that you're experiencing, right? When we're this busy, you all have so much going on. When we're this busy, something doesn't get the attention it needs, right? Whether it's our family or our class or other things. And so I encourage you to do what I often do when I have clients, which is sit down and make yourself an eco map. Everybody remember eco maps? Hopefully, if you weren't taught the eco map, reach out. I will show you the eco map. But do your own eco map. Look at all the things you have going on. There might be things there that are taking too much energy that you can scale back on. There might be things there that you have ignored for some time that you need to put energy back on. For example, if you aren't paying attention to your health, you're going to have a harder time being successful in school because your body is trying to tell you something. So I want you to kind of focus on intentionality. That's kind of my leaving word I want for you is to think about the intentions of what's going on in your classes, what we're trying to teach you and hopefully being successful at. What are the purposes of the internships? Not everybody has a great internship, but what can you take from it? Because that reflection and that time of focusing in on what am I getting out of this, that's going to help the learning. It's really hard to learn without going to that reflection piece in what we do. So reflect back. It's good to take time and say, this feels uncomfortable, what I just learned in this class. I don't know that I like it. I don't even know that I believe it. And what is that about? Take that time with yourself to process those things. When you're sitting with a client, if you feel uncomfortable, not with the client, but later in supervision, what was that about? Why am I feeling that? Really pay attention to yourself. Okay, I know social workers, we don't pay attention to ourselves. We're too busy taking care of the world. So take care of yourself, please. Thank you so much for having me with you tonight. Whether you're a BSW student or an MSW student, please don't hesitate to reach out however I can help. I know you may have lots of, especially BSW students jumping into the MSW, or MSW students who are about to hop in the field. You probably have tons of nuts and bolts types questions. Feel free to send those to your student leader or to me, and we'll get them answered for you. It was so much more important to me to attend to your spirit. So I wish you all the best and success, and I hope to see you all again. And let's do that graduation thing. Yes? Okay. Very good. Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you for joining us, Regina. We so appreciate you for coming and spending your time with us.
Y'all take care.
And for everybody else, we just want to let you know that I believe Isabella Hong will likely be our guest speaker for our final general body meeting in April. So please join us for that. And please send us a message if you would like to get a link to this recording that we've made. We'll go ahead and send those out in a few days after we have the video prepared. Is there anyone else who has any questions at this time for the Social Work Council? Okay. Well, again, thank you all for coming out. I think this was a really great meeting, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.